Hello and welcome to more One Piece the card game content. So as an initial disclaimer, I have acquired a box of OP06 and I made a deck with mostly all of the leaders there. So this video will be dedicated to Hody Jones and the Fishman or New Fishman Pirates deck. And let's start with the leader here to see how I've done this. So this guy has a 5 life, 5000, and then on your turn you may rest him to rest up one of your opponent Dawn cards or a character with a cost of 3 or less. Then you cannot add life cards to your hand using your own effects. So you will understand how this works when you see the rest of the cards, but basically the other fishmans will have very powerful abilities, but the catch of them will be you need to take cards of your life. But if you rest Hody Jones, that part will not happen, so you don't need to screw your life. But what it means is that you need to not do an attack with Hody Jones. So you also, the effect needs to be very good because you'll not be attacking with Hody Jones. But at the same time, if you are like tapping other opponent Dons, that's good as well because you may have a defense that you can try to screw and also alleviate the bad condition of your ability card. So let's see what those cards are. And I start with 2 Hody Jones as a character, the full art version and the normal one. So this guy is a 7/8 late game and comes in with rush, and then when you play it, you may rest up to a total of 2 of your opponent characters or Dawn cards, but then you need to add 1 card from top of our life into your hands, which you don't need to if you wisely use Hody here to block that part. And then I have here 3 Kamis, full art Kami and the normal one. So when you play, you look at the top cards of your deck, you can reveal Fishman or Merfolk. She's a Merfolk, the rest are fish, and you can put it on your hand. And that's it. And then I have 4 Vanderdecken 9. When you play, you may trash 1 Fishman from the hand or an Arc Noah, just stage, and you can KO one of your opponent's rested character, any. As long as he's rested, he is out. So some fillers here, I have 2 Wadatsumis for the late game fights. There's also Fishman. Then 1, 2, 3, 4 Icarus Mush. When you play, if your leader is a fish, you can play a fish from your hand that costs 4 or less. So you pay 5 and you can put a 5 and a 4. But then you need to add 1 card from the top of your life if you want, or you can just block that with Hody. Then 1, 2, 3, 4 Yuzo. Then on your main turn you can rest up to 1 of your opponent characters. It costs 4 or less, and again this one gains plus 1000, which goes up to 7. Then if you want, or if you need to, you need to take 1 card from your life and put it on your hand. Then 4 Achans, which is a normal character, no effects here, just a trigger that when it comes out you can play a Fishman or Merfolk that costs 3 or less from your hand. Yeah, that's it. And then Arlong is back now with his friends, the Fishman, and so when you play him, you may trash 1 card from your hand and up to 1 of your opponent rested leader cannot attack until the end of your opponent's next turn. Okay, so you play him, you discard the card, and the leader cannot attack, but needs to be rested leader, so the leader needs to be rested, which happens fairly. And then for Daruma is here. You put him a Dawn when he attacks, go up to 5000, and once per turn, if your leader is Fishman, it is, this character becomes active and gains plus 1000 during this turn. Okay, then screw a card from your life. So this means that Daruma makes an attack, becomes active, becomes stronger, and then he can attack again. So it can attack twice, and the second time even stronger. So this card seems to be quite powerful, easily compensating for the attack that Hody Jones will not do in order to prevent that. Then for dozens here, when he attacks, if your leader is a new fishman, this character card PKO in battle and gains plus 2000, so it goes to 6 until the start of your next turn, so it becomes ready for, stronger for being attacked. And also you need to lose one life card if that's the case. For Ammons, which is simply a blocker, a cheap blocker. That's it. Then 1, 2, 3, 4. Zeo, the squid looking guy that looks like he's in prison. Maybe he is, but I've never got to that part on the anime. So Zeo, put him a Dawn, goes to 4, and when he attacks, if your leader is a new fishman, you set up one of your Dawn cards that's active, and he gains plus 1000, so he goes to 5. Then one card from your life if you want so. Then I got this card here that I decided to use in this deck, which is You Ain't Even Worth Killing Time. You choose one, you either rest up one of your opponent characters with a cost 6 or less to kill it, or you KO up to one opponent rested character with a cost 6 or less. So it's really to get rid of some strong character. Then here, 4 Shark Arrows. You KO up to 2 of your opponent's rested characters with a cost 3 or less. So the small guys, if they are tapped, you just throw down the Shark Arrows and they're gone. And last, I have here 4 the Billionfold World Trichilioscosm. So this is not from the Fishman, but I wanted to use these cards being green, so there's a counter here for one that your leader character gets plus 2000. Then if you have 8 or more rested cards, it gets an additional 2000 during this turn. Okay, so I guess this is not hard to achieve because you also have the Dons to rest. So having 8 Dons, 8 cards, which includes the Dons and your other characters, maybe turn 3 you already have that with 6 Dons if you start at second. So 6 Dons plus 2 characters rested and do the counter. I think this is easy to use and it looks like a good card. So then I decided to include that. Okay, this is the Hody Jones deck that I've built. What do you think? Leave your comments, and if this video was cool to you, don't forget to hit that like button, and be aware that I have a big playlist of One Piece card game content in the channel, as well as for all the other mainstream card games and board games nowadays. So I truly believe that you'll find interesting content out there. So I hope then to see you on the next videos. Thank you very much and goodbye.